Welcome to Gladius, and welcome to Christmas. Oh boy, hello, hey. I've automatically defaulted to going into the options menu. I hadn't intended to do. Hadn't really intended to do that for you, but now, you know, what can I say? Now you get to see me turn on the subtitles and my standardised levels for volumes that I usually use, which is usually max voice, couple under the music, and one under the effects. It doesn't matter how they're measured, whether it's numerical or bars or whatever, it's always full voice, 2 under for music, 1 under for effects. So whatever you lower the effects volumes by, you lowered by double for the music. Because as much as I appreciate music, it can sometimes be a bit overbearing. Hadn't meant to do that as the intro to this video, but hey, since when have I ever done a professional intro to a video? So fuck it. You get to see my secret little options menu choices. So enjoy that. And also, enjoy Gladius. Merry Christmas to you, sleeves. This is your choice. Or this is my choice for you based on your choices for me. Oh, sounds more complicated when you put it like that. We're going to have to do a new game because I don't have a save file. We can either be Valens, the son of Imperia's most famous gladiator, must rebuild his father's school. Difficulty, advanced. Or Ursula, the daughter of the barbarian king, must unravel the secrets of her mysterious powers. So, okay, let's get these out of the way early, otherwise I'm going to forget, or they're going to be scattered across in a disjointed, garbled nonsense. 2 things, 3 things, possibly 4 things. First thing, I was very tempted to go back to Ring of Red or Gotcha Force for this. Very tempted. However, you triggered, with one word, you triggered fuck me, I love that game. I know I keep saying I love games. I can't help it. I just generally love games. But this one in particular, I played this. I believe I had it on the PlayStation 2 because I think it did the rounds on all consoles potentially. Otherwise, I just had it on the GameCube because I did own a GameCube at one point. But I'm fairly certain it was available on the PlayStation 2 and I had it on there. If I'm wrong, then fuck it, never mind. I had it somewhere. So that's the first thing. You stumbled upon just a favourite. So well done you. Well done, congratulations. I loved the game Gladius. I played the shit out of the game Gladius. It's a phenomenal game. As we will hopefully see, I probably can't remember bugger all of it, so it's difficult to say whether I'm going to get anywhere with it, but nonetheless, absolutely love this game. Second point I was going to make, it's LucasArts. I hadn't remembered that until it sprang up at the beginning. Just suddenly LucasArts popping up, going, shitting hell, is it really? So that, back then, that was a seal of absolute fucking quality. So LucasArts, that's awesome. Third thing, I don't think there is a fourth thing. I think it was just the three. Third thing, this is way more mystical based than I ever gave it credit for in my memory. I remember fully the gladiatorial. No, gladiatorial. I think it's gladiatorial. I'm glad he was tutorial. Are you? I don't know. What's a tutorial? Don't know. I remember it all being sort of gladiator based and gladiator games, and I'm fairly certain it's turn-based combat. Otherwise I'm misremembering it again, as is so often my way. But I loved it. I loved it so much, and it was essentially like, yes, I could do that one, I could do that one. Gladius, yes, that one. Every other choice, I'm afraid, you as usual, you picked some good choices, as did everyone, I'd like to point out, assuming everybody watches everybody else's gifts. I will just say everybody chose some cracking good options. But, as I say, you used the word Gladius, and my brain went, yep, that one. There's no other choice. There's absolutely no other choice. And it's glorious. I kind of am tempted to do Valens, because I don't honestly recall there being a substantial amount of difference. I suppose maybe Ursula's campaign takes it a little bit easier at the beginning and then ramps it up, whereas Valens is fairly sort of just this difficult all the way along. I suppose I probably ought to do Ursula. Although Ursula is looking slightly demonic with the whole no colour in her eyes. I don't think that's intentional. I think that's a glitch somewhere on the line. Whereas Valens at least does have full full face. But in fairness, Ursula is hot. I mean, in terms of just handsome chap, he definitely qualifies as handsome chap. But I love the fucking hair she's got. The two braids and the massive length at the back. It's brilliant. I think eventually the two campaigns do converge, if memory serves, but as we're proving, my memory does not serve me well, because I do not, as I say, genuinely, I remembered it being barbarians, Ursula, and Romans, Valens. However, it's not quite that simple, because it's like Nordic, I think they pronounced it, and Imperia. And it's like, well, okay, so it is Romans and barbarians, but in a fantasy setting, it's Romans and barbarians. I misremembered and thought it was just Romans and barbarians. Barbarians? Barbarians. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to use the old caliber method. I've got a D8 in my hand. For those of you wondering, that's a dice with 8 sides. Odds, we're going Valens and fuck the difficulty. Evens, we're going Ursula and easy. I'm sort of... I shouldn't say this, because it either is going to confirm the dice roll is rigged and biased, or it's going to give some idea that the dice roll is not rigged. But I'm kind of leaning towards Valens. I kind of want it to be Valens. So odds is Valens, evens is Ursula. I did say odds was Valens, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So that was a 5, so I do actually get to be Valens, assuming I actually remembered correctly. Okay, that would be the worst one, because the dice roll, legit. It rolling a 5, legit. I can't remember if I definitely said Valens was the odds or not. So that's going to be an embarrassment, isn't it? I'd go to all that effort. I say Valens is the one I kind of want to be. I roll the die says it's Valens, and then I suddenly go, oh, maybe I got the odds even the wrong way around, but no, I think I do it right.
Imperia's greatest gladiator walked home with his son after another victorious day.
It's got a nice art style as well. It's not like sort of full motion cutscenes, but those sort of painted sweeps are quite nice.
Even the affinity gods could have saved Imperia's chosen hero, Munio.
Oh, he's been jumped by arseholes with swords.
Whether it was fate or the divine will of the affinity gods, Valens, the favored son of Imperia, was spared.
I mean, it would be very awkward if he wasn't, because obviously we are going to be Valens, and if he's dead, we can't really be him. It'd be very, very inconvenient. It feels more appropriate to be Valens because it's called Gladius.
Are you sure you want to go through this with me?
Yeah, we're all certain.
How long have we fought side by side?
For as long as I can remember.
Blimey, that was wide-eyed. Hey, what up?
It's been 11 years, ever since my father died in the games. Munio took me in and treated me as a son. And you've always treated me like a brother.
My father was...
I'm trying to see if I recognise the voices, and I feel like I do, but maybe just because I've played this game before, but they may be known voice actors. I mean, they probably are known for something, at the very least. Known by their friends and family, and that's enough, isn't it?
It's time to begin.
It's time to begin, yes. Begin what?
Yes. This school is my father's greatest legacy.
So I think, yeah, because somewhere along the line Ursula gets to inherit her barbarian school of gladiators, and he gets his father's school of gladiators. So I think they both get schools, and you can fight, and you choose units, and I do vaguely remember, I know I said I didn't remember any mysticism, and it was, you know, I vaguely remember some sort of like magic-y elements in battles, but I just couldn't remember. Oh dear, no. Well. Yep. Glory. Hallelujah. I think he's gotten stuck. I think it might have gotten stuck. Yeah. I'm going to call that stuck. Okay,
Now remember,
we're
we're
kind of
just
back.
Don't
I
worry,
think I skipped it, so hopefully we didn't skip
badly.
too much. It's unfortunate we kind of missed the absolute, 100% of the cutscene there, but nonetheless, I think we're back in the game, and I've got a backup option on the back burner, just bubbling away, so if this does go wrong again, we will get to play I will be playing Gladius. There is no possible chance I'm not playing Gladius for this, because I fucking love Gladius, and I want to play more Gladius. But we've managed to keep... I was tempted to possibly try Ursula, see if she improved, but now, no, it doesn't make any difference. So I don't appear to have any options, or my controller's gone off. No, my controller is fine. I have literally... This is the tutorial. It's telling me how to do things. Improve the power of your skill by pressing A. Aim for the red zone to do the most damage. So I feel like the blue zone, although the red zone appears to be expanding. Or are they my eyes? I think it might have been my eyes. Or the emulator is sort of making it look like it's moving. Right, attack. Strike. Yeah, kind of just on the edge of the red, I think.
Son of the greatest gladiator in the land, and this is all you got?
It is.
I will not be drawn in by your taunts, Ludo. It is the weapon of a weak warrior.
And I'm surprised you never used them yourself.
Ludo, come on, get your dice out. Jump over the people. Ludo's a game, if you didn't know that. Empower self. I didn't tell you to do that. Please don't do things by yourself, my friend.
Son of a mongrel. Seems your father taught you a few tricks he never
Of course. I mean, let's be honest, Ludo. You're the best friend of a guy whose father was murdered. I don't remember this. This is hypothesis. You missed an S off. But Ludo, he's clearly going to be an arsehole. Are we? Ah, there we go, right. Buttons are proving troublesome. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh dear. So, I mean, it still did some damage, but I knocked him down as well. Oh, and that's it. That's the fight, I suppose. Here's the swing meter. Here's the combat. Enjoy. Boom, done.
Should do well in the games.
Thank you, Ludo. But remember, it's a team sport. I couldn't do it without you.
You might have to when he inevitably betrays you. Ask Eustace. How many skills can a character get? Most classes have over 40 skills each. Be careful when purchasing new skills. Over the course of your career, you won't get enough job points to buy every skill. Sometimes it is better to save up job points and buy more expensive skills than to spend every point when you earn it. Thank you, Eustace. Thank you. I think he is the he's the tutor. He's the top daddy gladiator. I imagine he's ex-gladiator rather than actual gladiator, perhaps.
Yourselves
But...
with the sword.
It is a great honor to fight for you, Master Eustace.
No, you fight for yourselves here. It appears that we are further along than I thought. Munio has taught you both very well.
Thank you.